Generally, I hope the vibes have been good. This whole thing is about now presenting it, how it went for you. We will give you 3 minutes to present. Generally, again, if you go a little bit up or below, we won't pick you, but there's a lot of teams. A whole 15 submissions, actually. More than last year, which is really happy news for us. So, each team, or team being one or multiple people, will have 3 minutes with 2 minutes questions or so. Generally, again, if you have a question, raise it after the presentation. We'll try to give as much as we can, but we will have to cut it because we kind of don't have the whole night. We could listen to the whole night of your presentations, but after the presentations, organizers and also participants can walk up to each other and show how the game was. After that, we have said around 7:30, we have award ceremonies, where we kind of talk about, again, they're most likely, there's no best game. This is a game our, for example, sponsors or supporters like the most, or Jūlijas, or even you like the most. And we hope that you afterwards stick around, maybe vote for each other's games, and be part of the award ceremony as well. So, anything else you want to?
There will be a visual cue of a paper listing the name of this event appearing when you are running low on time for the presentation. No pressure, but when you see that, there's a bit of pressure.
You have 1 minute left, please finish up.
Once you see the subtle visual cue, understand that we are asking you to hurry. Okay, so I believe we had our first team. Is it okay for them to present? Okay, so the first team, which was Overpet, come to your Google slides. We can.
So hello, I'm representing the team Overpet. There are 4 of us, so there are 3 rest team members. And so our idea is a game where you take care about pets. You can call them pets. They might kill you if their needs are not met or overmet. How does it come together with the team overflow? The idea is that their emotions overflow. So the result is, yes, they might kill you. We have different pets. As a gambling addict, cat Lupul's, a pet toaster that really enjoys walks outside that we did not have time to implement. Also, Jūlija, which we had planned a different visual, but also did not finish on time. And which is a very conceptual level concept. And a pet wet owl Lamont, where there is also some animations. And each of these pets likes or dislikes some specific things in game, and then there are different other things that we draw but didn't have time to implement as stats. Also, we had time to implement some background and items with which these pets can interact. Also, our own font. And our to-do list is keep developing games so it would be playable, because right now uploaded XFL crashes on launch. And of course the future plan is implement all the pretty art and nice interactions we have planned. We did not have in team anyone who specialized on game development. I had the most experience with the previous Jūlijas-Jam, previous 40 hours. That's the whole experience. So yeah, that's about it. Good time for questions.
Okay.
Yes.
So the font is, you implemented your own font?
Our team member created the font. Yes, but we didn't yet put it in the game, but yes.
But is it available also to us? Like, can I get a PDF?
I can post it somewhere, probably.
Okay. Also, is it UTF?
You mean the file type for this?
I mean, does it have Ramsey?
Oh, no, it does not.
Okay, still, that's awesome, thank you. Okay, really? Okay, I have more questions.
Yes.
So, you have a pet and then you have a room. Like, how do you move around as a player and how do you take care of
You
it?
drag the pet. Some pets are non-draggable, some pets are draggable, and also they walk around. And there are some items like cards, which might enjoy some gambling cats. There are some water glasses, bags, bottles, and toasts, and some other different items that pets like or dislike. Yes.
Okay, so when it releases, it's gonna be like PC exclusive, or it's gonna be like on multiple devices?
We plan to release work version only on Windows.
What engine you want to use?
We used Godot to get as far as we could get. Yes.
What was your team size and what did what?
We had 4 members. We are 2 programmers and 2 artists who drew all the pretty pets.
And what did what?
Uh,
Who did what?
Me and Guido there, we did programming, and 2 girls next to him did the drawings.
Good.
I guess. Yes.
Simply out of curiosity, I am not indebted to anyone, but what does the concept of time enjoy?
We actually tried to generate some ideas, and there were ideas about some rituals and reminiscing about the past, but it's really hard to implement, so it enjoys the yes.
Okay, thank you, I'll keep that in mind.
The plan for the concept of time was that when you interact with its respective item, which is the hourglass, you would literally just have to wait a minute.
Okay.
Thank you.
Is it possible to go next?
I would also
Yes.
like to know.
We have two teams, and now that it's no multiple people who want to go next, that means we're going down the list. Sorry, it's just that there's no tie breaking or anything.
Okay, so next team, A chroma.
Achroma. Okay.
Hi, hello. I am the one and only person here behind the creation of Achroma, which is a sort of a walking simulator that I've made in RPG Maker. The premise of it involves this little guy named Hugh, who is just a little blob. He kind of just goes around his life, but one time all of the color in the world is gone, and he takes it upon himself to find it, to just go around and find it, where did it go. And it's kind of implied that it's a sort of like this dimensional disease that caused it. And basically it is a heavily story-driven walking simulator, but with a lot of void and monochromatics, since most of it is in black and white. As you can see from these screenshots here, there's a bit of a world-building element to it that I try to emphasize, as well as a sort of a narrative element. And right here I try to go more with the art direction specifically. On the right, there's also the kind of tie-in with the theme of this jam. And spoiler, it's also one of the endings. But what I still have to do is that I would have to just make the whole concept come to life, since in the current version that it's available, there's only one color that the protagonist can find. And here's some gameplay footage as well. And this is one of the main antagonists. This is Magenta. And he's really evil. He tries to be all high and mighty with the fact that he is also technically an embodiment of color. but he's shunned by the rest of the 7 colors that have since disappeared. I'm ready to hear out your questions. Yeah?
So in the story, you told us that the colors disappeared suddenly. Do you know as the player the reason, or is it a mystery and you have to find out why did it happen?
Well, the thing is, we don't know actually at the beginning, but the gist of it is that the prologue kind of narration, not real narration, but just kind of a wall text, implies that it's kind of a sort of like a disease kind of thing. No one really knows why this happens, and so that's why the protagonist is here to find out. Yeah?
What do you have against the color purple?
No, I actually love the color purple. It's actually one of the main ones. It's just that magenta is like the main villain because I kind of had this kind of vague thought about the color pink technically not really existing. That's why it's kind of outside of the main spectrum in the game's universe. Yeah?
So you made all the assets yourself and everything, right?
Yeah, almost. So some of the sound effects that are in this game are provided by the engine itself, but everything else was made by me.
I guess I also have a follow-up question. Why is Hugh the main character?
Well, it's kind of established that he's this little insignificant creature, but he tries to have some kind of significance to himself, and that's also part of the game where when he absorbs the colors during this whole gameplay loop, he kind of absorbs them literally to his body, and they kind of show up in his body as well. But it doesn't show up much in the cover because it's only the one color that he goes around to find.
Are all of the colors evil, or just magenta?
That's also another option. I could probably try implementing something about it. That could be the overarching antagonist as well.
How come magenta appears when you pick up red? What was magenta doing there?
He's just kind of there. It's kind of like a separate realm actually in this. That it kind of appears. So it's like he's just like that. He's just really silly about it.
I guess my last question is, how finished is the game?
Sorry?
How finished is the game?
Well, it's 1/7, 1/8 maybe.
Do you continue? Are you thinking of continuing?
Yes.
Ah, okay. So that's I believe is all. Then thank you.
Next thing will be 1024, 1024.
Yeah, so, okay. We are the two guys that made the 1024. So we are presenting this game. And what is exactly our game? So imagine combining Uno, Balatro, and 1048. If you can, don't worry because we can't either. But but seriously, what is our main premise here? So we rely heavily on the gameplay, so we don't have a story or something like that. 99% of our game is just gameplay. So it's a strategy-based hex style game, which is suitable for big number enjoyers and basically everyone else. And as we rely very heavily on the gameplay, it would be best for me to explain some of the rules of our game. So, briefly, the main goal of the game is to gain score by combining and multiplying the tiles of different color and different number. So, So the game starts and you're given 6 tiles and you're given a board which you can place this tile onto, and and tiles have 4 colors, and the tiles with the adjacent tiles with the same number, same color, they multiply, and at the end of each turn, the overall score is calculated, and at the end of each 3 turns, there is a checkmate for quota. This is a score you have to reach, and all the exceeding score will be converted to overflow. This is the type of currency that you can spend on some modifiers and other things that can help you survive the next quota. And there are some different mechanics like rerolls and discards, options for unfortunate draws, and yeah. So the gameplay looks something like that. We don't have video here. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
You need to press another.
What?
Press it once and press it at the side, like.
Side? Where's no?
At the bottom of the video.
Like first press on the video to initialize it.
What?
It's kind of sad. That's all we finished in the 2 days. So thanks everyone. If you want to test it, it's our work. So thanks.
Thanks everyone. It's all.
A few questions though.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll go first. I have 2 questions.
Yep.
So this seems very polished, like I don't know, this sounds and feels really nice to play. Did you really start it like from scratch?
Yeah, we start from scratch. Yeah.
The other one is, what is it? How does this theme overflow go through, or did you not play quite theme?
At the start we thought that we maybe reach the integer overflow, but we don't have such big numbers here. So the theme was of data and integer overflow.
So like the goal would be to get big numbers.
Yeah, like really big numbers.
Yeah.
And at the end, we decided that we will name our currency, which you can use to buy those modifiers, overflow, because it's literally the score that exceeds the quota, like overflowing. So we thought that this also may be a good idea.
A bit level for chances to us.
Yeah. How many modifiers do you add to the game?
How many? 7 or more than 20? Okay, I played in different versions. But okay, yeah. So more than 20, but you can pick only 1 of 3, or you can stall and stash up some more this currency to buy the better one the next time the opportunity presents itself. So yeah.
A simple one. What do you like? Are you gonna keep making this game further?
Yeah, it seems kind of playable. That was kind of surprise for us. So yeah, I think we'll polish it. We'll add some balance issues, and yeah, I think it would be pretty playable, at least for Android users.
How much did you use the artificial intelligence to make this game?
Not much. I mean, the artificial intelligence, like generative AI, didn't make anything present in this game. Maybe some coding issues or something like that, but we don't consider that.
I also have a question. So you pitched the first as Balatro plus 1, 2, 20, whatever your number, and Uno. How does Uno, besides the 4 colors, play into this?
Because 4 colors, the same color and the same number, it's like, because in Uno you can place the same color on the, there are cards for colors, and you can either place a card with the same color or a card with the same number. And it's exactly like here, because all you try to achieve is to achieve the adjacent tiles have either similar color, or similar number, Not similar, but but equal.
Good. Any more questions? Good, then thank you. Full game.
Okay. Next thing is overflow.
We made the game overflow. If you go back to the previous slide, showed about names. I'm Marcus, this one's the many letters, many numbers guy. I don't think I can pronounce that. I think it's switch over now.
Okay.
Anyways, so we made a factorial-like game with, I guess, the most basic description would be that any item in the game is a rigid body, so you can interact with it, you can push it around, you can push it onto conveyor belts, you can push it off the conveyor belts. And there are, what are they called? The main goal of the game would be to push them onto conveyor belts, fuse them with other elements, make new particles. We spent quite a lot of time creating no, we didn't spend a lot of time creating a crafting tree. We just have a big crafting tree in general. I think one of the slides is like at the end. Next one. Yeah, we have the insane messages with like so many messages.
It was the funniest thing to work on. Get code with actually like competent, somewhat code.
Yeah, my code wouldn't be competent. This is my first code like ever.
Yeah.
This is my first project. We did make 2 videos. One of them is a 1-point-something hour long gameplay by him. What he's trying to make a particle accelerator, if I remember correctly, to create one of the items for which you need a particle accelerator. And the other one is the trailer that I made for the game, because I thought that was what we were going to do instead of the presentation. Yeah. And this is it.
No sound?
Yeah, no sound. No, don't turn it on. No. So as you can see, we have collisions, we have explosions, we have, I added screen shake.
Basically,
the basic game,
we want it, it's in the game.
You place blocks, you like make conveyors, you make machinery, you make more advanced stuff, you can buy stuff from the shop. There's a shop, there are quests, there are things like elements that are requested from you in exchange for money. There's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, but basically, the basic game loop is you build, you produce stuff, you sell, and you buy more machinery, and repeat.
And this game can get quite a little laggy at times. Like for example, this is a warning. This is a general warning.
Anyways, the cool alchemy.
The alchemy shop. This is the second one. The first one was slightly smaller.
Yeah.
It actually had like.
But each number is like element, like substitute, so we don't have to write down like a sentence. And each connection is a way to get to it. So combination, acceleration, time, everything. You name it, it's on there.
Yeah, there's some elements which just naturally decay into other elements, like radioactivity and stuff. And some elements which, if they move fast enough, they turn into other elements. So yeah, thanks for the free hand dog.
Was tasty. Anyways, questions?
So the touch tree or production tree, it can go circular? Not just
sometimes,
sometimes it goes in circles and produces more product. Right there.
Did you take inspiration from Factorio?
Yeah, we did.
We mentioned it.
A lot.
I believe the first verse of the presentation were...
it's a Factorio, exactly.
So, any more questions?
Questions? Yeah?
So only both of you were on screen?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, duo. Who did what, and also what about the assets?
I was the lead artist, and I wouldn't say the lead.
Yeah, the lead programmer.
And what did you do?
Okay, fair enough. I was just poking around, fixing some bugs.
Yeah.
I think a cool menu with translation.
He fixed most of the merge conflicts. So
yeah.
Thanks to him.
Yeah.
Being also design, I believe you go through. It's like there's no shame in designing a thing of the game. There was a main coder or something.
He made a cool menus.
But he did the main basic logic, placing inventory, all the
Then
stuff.
the assets itself, you made them, or did you find them online?
Yeah, I made them. There's one asset which is found online, which is there's the barrel, and there's a random shelf just retextured. The barrel, and this is supposed to be a copper.
No, I just know about the barrel.
Yeah, the barrel.
The barrier block.
Oh yeah, the barrier block. Yeah. We just have that.
For me, how do you think about finishing the game? Or
Yeah, we wouldn't have going on. This is
we're surpassing Noid on that.
Yeah, we're surpassing Noid on this.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You both have, excuse me, you both have huge highs for your game. Who has a bigger high?
Okay.
I played it for 2 hours.
Yeah, he played it for 2 hours. He has more experience.
I have
He's seen more bugs.
More addiction.
Fair enough.
Okay, that's really awesome. Any more questions? But I kind of...
No?
Okay, then thank you.
I am getting in there.
Next up?
Next one is Compressed Express.
Compressed Express.
So, yeah, I made the game Compressed Express mainly from the original idea that was the Game Jam's theme, which you might actually not figure out the connection immediately, but the water pipe overflowing in last year's jam. So this had me wondering, what else can overflow? Some might think immediately like integer overflows and such. My idea instead was all of these Japanese passenger trains during rush hours, people flooding in, constantly needing others to shove them inside. So I figured, hey, why not try and make this? So I quickly went to Godot, took some free assets, both the train station and the humans, though those two that are taken as screenshots from Godot are, modified by myself, their skins at least. And some magic later, I actually got something working, where people can walk around in the train station, the train moves around, and you can actually drag those people there. Unfortunately, though, I did not manage to record any great gameplay because I'm on Linux and on a shitty internet connection, and so no OBS for me. But there is also a kill state, which mainly happens when there are too many people on the platform and you haven't done anything to actually shove people inside the train. As for the planned future, I'm not going to do anything, most likely. But maybe if there is actually an interest after this game jam, I don't know, like 20 downloads and 5 comments saying, hey, yeah, this is cool, go continue, I might actually create like 2 or 3 different trains that specifically take different people, like businessmen, hobos, etc. But to actually encourage you to play, there is a tiny secret that can be revealed in the first minute of gameplay. Actually, no, first 30 seconds. So, if you want to know it, go check it out. Okay. But yeah, that's it for me.
Okay, I was just going to ask. So, So you found the assets online, right? All of the assets were, you're the only programmer and assets online.
Mainly, yeah.
Yeah, then that's fine, that's totally cool. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. So the goal of the game is to take the platform and get them into trains.
Basically, yeah, people come onto the platform and you need to pick them up from the train platform and shove them inside the train car. Plus, the train is constantly moving, so there's
mechanically, how do you show them? Is it like a click and drag kind of scenario?
Yeah, it's a click and drag.
Okay. Does it, when you click, like for example, one of the passenger, for people on the platform, do they physically like
yeah, they
shove
have
each other?
interactions.
Oh, okay, awesome. And it's all in like 3D, right?
A 3D from static viewpoint, so kind of 2.5D.
Gotcha. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Are they consenting to this, being dragged around, shoved in train, and...
I mean, their logic is very minimal, only thinking about moving around from the area to area, so I don't think so.
Okay.
Anything else? Then yeah, cool. That's it.
Oh, okay.
Next theme is Soul Boy. I think that's how you say it.
Oh.
Soul Boy. Put it on.
So yeah, we like to start with a bang, so we're just gonna get into the gameplay. The idea is you play Zula, a Latvian card game for those who don't know. We also didn't know what Zula is. Against the boss, with your companion. And the idea is to like kind of make it like to Zula what Balatro is to poker, in which you have like card modifiers like mementos, which would be like Joker equivalent here, and like charms and stuff, which makes the game like behave differently, and things happen, and you see like big numbers, and in your brain like dopamine receptors gets hijacked, and the game becomes cracked to you like actual gambling is. And then there was like an idea that there's like companions, which like also like augment your game, because Zula is a 3-player game, turns out, and and basically the idea and like the core rule is that you have like one guy who's like the big guy who you have to take down, and the other two like try to play cards to like get the points instead of the big guy. And you basically, the idea is that you can pick out the companion, and
I'll just add like the first 3 hours we spent trying to actually understand how to play Zula, because I don't know.
Anyways,
yeah, so I'll get to that. Okay, study. Yeah, I've probably seen that meme before. So the team, we had me, Sneaky, we had Tower Game, we had some assets from the Enjoyer, and we had 2 other people who committed with assets. And this is one of my commit messages, which is pretty accurate. This is a live reaction while coding this. The fuck.
Good. So yeah, the plan. The idea was to write code to be scalable, flexible. We actually did kind of succeed in this with the reflections in C# and like cool stuff, which really doesn't matter because it doesn't change the gameplay. But it was easy for us to work in. And like here's how the sheet looked like. Maybe you saw in like the Discord the Estonian column. I cannot explain what it is. It was very white-spaced.
Yeah, we have some assets, some are perhaps stolen. I mean, we're supposed to have music, he didn't make it.
I spent like the entirety of yesterday trying to get FL Studio to run in
The
Linux.
music production sucks. The codes, we even have a board shell in that for some reason, I don't know why. This is how the game works. The resolutions are a bit shit, but basically, fuck knows how this game works. Future plans.
Steam by Water 1 2026. This is an announcement.
Yeah, so this is actually going to be the next big Steam hit. We do actually genuinely love the idea. We didn't really manage to make a lot out of it yet.
The investment.
Slide it in.
Another 20 trillion. Thank you for your attention.
ChatGPT.
Any questions?
Sure. So, and that's kind of absurd for me to ask because it was part of the theme. I created some of the assets just so people know. My question was actually one from the very beginning. Why is there this delineation between your boss and the companion? But at one point through the gameplay, can you just maybe fight your companion or something? Or is your goal just to always beat the boss with the companion?
Spoilers.
I mean, it's a possibility.
Okay.
Sure, but so far wasn't really.
Just, yeah.
So, question. In the first image I saw of the gameplay, there was the player 1, player 2, and I suppose you as the third player. But the 2 other players had the same name. So the question is, are you the boss or is it just
They were conquest and conquest.
It's okay, to answer your question, originally it was just 2 images of conquest because I just made one asset and just put it in for both as a standard. And then I would do it and probably
He just bribe the opponent.
Bribe the opponent?
Yeah.
That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, that's like a thing we can put in. Sure.
Seems like no other questions. Right. Brilliant.
Okay.
Look forward to it. Look forward to it.
Next one will be Lovely Memories.
Well, I'm the main developer of Lovely Memories, and we can start by So the main game is kind of a horror dating sim where you use a console to communicate with this person, allegedly, and something is kind of off. You don't know who they are, but they seem to know you, and yeah, you're talking to them, and you can see statistics about them. That's weird. People don't have statistics, and it shows various metrics like love and irritation, and it's generally suggested to keep these meters from overflowing and to avoid negative situations. And then the whole game is you exploring the computer that you're given and trying to not overflow with the wrong things and stabilize whatever's going on and understand the underlying story. Yeah. So process of creation, I focused mostly on writing this time due to me wanting to start try something new. I focused on the actual story. So first day was literally just writing, and then when I got home, I made the main character's facial expressions, all that I had written down, and the main UI element, which is the computer. Next day was me fighting with Godot's UI. I won, I think. Just took the whole day. Yeah, then I got home and understood that I have to draw a lot of things because the whole point of usually these story-driven games is that you get some cool visuals that show the story, and yeah, I need to have some cool visuals, so I spent the whole night just drawing, which was exhausting, but I think the results are decently fine. Yeah, a lot of them are spoilers, so some of them are hidden, as it is a mystery game. And today was just me trying to add the story that I written into the actual game, connecting everything, all the dialogue and all the functions, all the remaining logic that I wasn't able to finish due to me fighting with the UI. And yeah, now we have a game which has 4 endings. 2 of them are, I believe, are unreachable due to occasionally you just start doing something and one of the meters immediately overflows, which immediately triggers the death ending.
Oh, that's so fun.
Yeah. So yeah, we have a bit of dialogue, some neat images, and a fun time hopefully, and a few bugs. I also saw that the HTML version that's on h.io doesn't support the custom font that I have, as in it doesn't have a fallback for the characters that my font doesn't have. That's, I think, it. Yeah.
I have a few questions. I hope you don't mind. So it's a dating sim, and you're the player, and like you're trying to date her, right?
Kinda, yeah.
Is she like a computer, or is she like a person real?
So
spoilers again.
Also didn't mention how the overflow really matters. So she's actually an entity. She's called MOFE. Pronounce it as you want it, so MOFE or MOFE. It's an acronym for Memory Overflow Entity, which is a creature that you can barely see in one of the images that fills your brain with fake memories, and the overflow pretty much makes you forget your own memories and start believing what it tells you to be reality. That's why you're struggling to understand that this is actually your job of containing this creature, and the dating part is it convincing you that its reality is what you actually want, and then you failing to contain it, which triggers the second overflow event, which is when your love meter overflows.
Wow, okay, that's actually kind of very deep. You're gonna, whoa, that's cool. Then I guess now you covered all the story things I actually wanted to ask, because awesome. How does the game play? Is it like a CRT, like a terminal type of interaction of the game? Like I see terminal elements everywhere.
It is literally just a terminal where you can even see in LS. The only issue is that each time that you do it, she becomes like annoyed that you're not talking to it, and because the more you talk to it, the more the relationship, the love meter goes up, and it wants that to overflow. But if you're not talking to it, it can't go up, so the pressure meter starts overflowing. So it's a balancing act.
Then my last question is, just because, like, I apologize for this, I cannot help. I just have. When you said there's a fun time. Is this a safe for work game?
The only like gore element is in this one image. Oh no, there's another one which has a little bit of blood. But no,
okay, and also you drew everything.
Yes.
Okay, amazing, very cool.
Previous guy didn't survive.
Anybody else have a question? Okay, then. There's.
The previous guy lost in the UI.
Most likely. In the game, your title is Guard 43. So one of the points is that you have to restore the previous user's account, which is Guard 42, and you have to get like information that he had, which gives you admin access later. But by the time that you get there, something overflows. So Maybe we'll fix that today. But yeah, that's about it.
Next up is cluster stack.
Cluster stuff.
Alright, just select one then. Alright, so my name's Olscletus, and I created a game called Cluster Stack. Here's the story. You took a job on a container ship, but eventually it turns out that the container ship was made by a sketchy company, because the container ship runs on Kubernetes. So what you have to do is learn Kubernetes basics and keep the ship from going under. So pretty much how it works. So Unity has SSH, it connects to the server, it runs commands to do stuff on the cluster, question mark, profit. Here you can see an example, command line outputs, entity in Unity. So yeah, you get a cluster, each namespace is like a server rack, and each pod in a namespace is like server. Here you can see me logging into the IP. Yes, I leave my password here. Here you can see me running Kubernetes commands, update, and you can see that there is a new pod right there on the second from the left side. So, core gameplay loop. After finishing the first 4 tasks, which basically explain you the 4 commands that I programmed in the game, you get dynamically created tasks, and the ship starts syncing. So here you can see that finish the tasks, delete namespace name, namespace B. This is a dynamically created task. And after that you can see that the water level has risen quite a bit, and you still are doing tasks. Every time you finish a task and update, the water level falls down a little bit. And after the water level reaches the cockpit deck, it says game over, thank you for playing. So, how is this useful? I think it could be the first Kubernetes dashboard made in Unity, because well in 3D you can see that like your cluster as like visual representations. Teach Kubernetes basics using visual metaphors. I really love Unity for this because I think that Kubernetes by itself, yes, there are dashboards, but most of the time it is command line, command line, command line. This kind of helps with that. And obviously, flex with your cluster on Reddit. Thank you for your attention. Any questions? Yes?
You would say this is a simulation type of game?
It's a simulation / psychological horror.
Then how does the theme overflow go into this?
The water keeps rising.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
You're on a ship.
Yeah,
it's a bit of a stretch, but...
no,
yeah.
if that's what, like, after all, this is a ship, I for some reason thought this is a spaceship.
Oh, no. It's a container ship.
It's a normal ship, okay. Are you only a single player? Are you the only one manning it?
Yes, this is a single, theoretically it is multiplayer because multiple people can connect to the same cluster, but they won't see each other in the game.
Mm-hmm.
So
and actions of one player do not affect others.
Oh no, you send commands directly to the Kubernetes server. You need a Kubernetes server to play this game. Yeah, by the way, minimum requirements, you need a server running Kubernetes. So, yeah.
Quick question, is it for example, like, do you have a okay.
Yeah, I have a code there, you can see. I'll show, yeah.
Okay, so that people can play right now.
Yes.
So in theory, right now, multiple people in this room can play and interact with each other. I'm just...
Well, kind of. They won't see each other in the game, but when they pull updates, they pull from the same source. So they'll see each other's actions.
It's a ghost ship.
Yes.
What are the minimum recommended specs for the game?
The game itself is like takes up 200 megabytes. It's basic 3D UI. It's like on Windows, like I guess
including the virtual machine.
Yeah. Yeah. For a virtual machine, it doesn't need to be on the same computer. You just need to be. You need to have a IP, username, and password. No SSH keys yet. And the user needs to be able to run K3s kubectl. So yeah. Any more questions?
So.
Yes.
How would this like doing tasks work?
Doing what? Doing
like
tasks?
The tasks, and how does it keep the ship afloat?
So basically you have an array of namespaces and array of pods. And dynamically created tasks are one of 4. Create a namespace, create a pod, delete a namespace, delete a pod. Every time you complete a task, you get another 10 seconds added to the timer. It starts counting down from 160, so you have 3 minutes. And yeah, so that's how doing dynamic tasks work. Yeah. Any more questions? Yeah.
Any MTeta preferences?
Maybe. No, I mean, no.
Okay, but thank you, I believe that's all.
Yep, thank you.
We might have run out of the, oh no, never mind. Next one will be Jani as the tree guy.
So, introduction. Hello, I am Agnes. I worked on the visual assets.
Come there, please stand there.
Okay.
Everyone please stand there next to Yuli.
Alright, hello Yuli. I'm Agnes. Yeah, so I did all of the visual assets. This is Ilvis. He worked with audio, he voice acted, and he programmed. And Ulvis did basically the same thing. They worked together. And there was also Glex, who could only show up for the first day for a few hours, and he did a lot of the writing. And with him, he was kind of the visionary. We told him vague ideas, and then he made it into something tangible. And we all kind of just discussed the ideas. And yeah, brainstorming. We had a lot of ideas, but eventually we kind of just made it into this. So, a guy partied a little too much. He drank a little too much bubble tea with electrolytes. And now he has to get home from Riga. You need to help him get home while you also interact with other characters or types that may live in Riga. For example, Bomzaitis or not. And one of the quests is that you have to get cigarettes for the Bomzaitis, but you can find out more while playing. What are the overflow elements? First, vomit. The thing is that every time you pick up a cigarette, your health goes down. And eventually, when your health went down enough, then you just throw up and your health is back up again. Also, there's igumantines, which can raise your health. And also, there's a water tower at the end. You get to the water tower, you kind of click, you can get to there, there's a click sound, there's like a water flush sound, and then just everything overflows from the water tower. It just all goes. Art style. You may have noticed that the art style, it's kind of ugly, unfinished. It has a wrapping paper, right? Sorry. Okay. It has wrapping paper. It was inspired by these caricature artists. Next is programming. We had a lot of bugs because what was compatible with Linux wasn't with Windows compatible. Gameplay. Here is a video. That is the gameplay. So, what we learned from the jam: git commands, letting go of old mock-up assets in favor of new ones, the importance of visual assets in the unified style, and teamwork. Oh wait, where did that go? Well, special thanks to the kind Julius who helped us and also told us when maybe something was a little bit too much. And thank you for your attention.
So, I have a question. You said that the gameplay gameplay is pretty much you getting power-ups and doing stuff and you losing health, the concept of health, hit points. And you said that when you lose your hit points, at least to 0, you vomit and you get them back.
Yeah.
Then what's the incentive to keep your hearts up if you can just get them back? What's the gameplay on that side? Do you need it to ask that in Latvian?
Oh.
Well,
it's not the whole game mechanics and balancing is not yet fully balanced, just playable barely. But the idea is that the world is weird and there are bad items and good items, and you somehow have to use them and they work in that way.
well, my question is, why shouldn't I lose health? Like, what's the incentive for me to not lose health? Kāpēc man jācīnās ar maniem dzīvības? Like, ja es izvēmjos un dabūju viņus atpakaļ, is there any loss? Vai kaut kas slikts notiek, ja es izvēmjos? Izņemot tas visuāli.
Nu, ne, tas tā vairāk uz pārsteigumu momentus. Tas tāds arī tā kā visual story vairāk ir.
Okay, so there's no drawback to vomit.
There is also a rat in the game, but it's simply a rat that is running there.
Okay. Have you...
For no reason.
Okay. It's just more about, it's a question more about gameplay, like what's the incentive to not lose health, like is there any sense of danger? I vomit and get everything back, but that's my question, thank you for answering.
Well, you can only get it, that activity of vomiting only once. So,
okay.
So next time it probably
so
dies.
I am incentivized to lose health.
Only once.
Okay.
Yeah.
So who voiced the character in the gameplay trailer?
Oh, we actually got quite some voices from one popular lady, which is unfortunately not alive anymore. But just play the game and you will probably know who it is. And some voices are from us too.
At the beginning, it was me.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. Is that like the story ends when you get to home, yeah? Or is there like multiple endings? Like one?
There is only one ending now, and it's also confusing for us.
Very simple game. Very simple. It's like platformer, but it's with a quest. You need to play this game.
Yeah. It's a playable web version, but the vomiting moment is censored. We don't know why. It's a bug.
Himself censored it.
Oh, yeah. But the Windows executable, that works as intended. But there are a lot of small bugs.
Right. Any more questions? No, thank you. And next up.
Give me run out of Google. Oh no, last one with Google Slides is House of Jam.
House of Jam. Jam, really?
Jam.
Jam. Jam. Okay, House of Jam.
Hello, my name is Sunset, and I'm here with my team, Alfred. So I want to present our game. It's House of Jam, definitely not inspired by a book. Yeah. So we originally started off by the idea of creating a peanut butter game again, and but we a little bit scrapped that idea, and we instead created a jar of jam, which is very different. So here in general is the idea of how we ended up with it, and yeah. The general idea of it is that it's a house that keeps expanding, and the rooms are much bigger from the house that you saw at the very start. And it's constantly being expanded, of course, either when you die or when you reset the level. The rooms are always different. I didn't program anything, so, but as I understand, it's something to do with procedural generation and something like that. here are the general designs that I made. Yeah, you can't really see there, but that's part of the game. It's especially exactly the ending of the game where you reach the door, but unfortunately it's sealed up, so you'll have to find a way around it. So we of course didn't reach everything we wanted. There were a couple of other things which we didn't have time enough for. We especially wanted to add more rooms because there are only 2 of them, mainly the living room and the bathroom. Yeah. We also wanted to have different types of terrain, since it's all in the house. But we had a little bit of a startup idea of having it be in a forest. So yeah. Yep, thank you.
So I remember Eugene, especially from last year, and you had this similar idea with the peanut butter trying to get in the jar. Is this a sequel?
Yes.
How does, can I ask how story-wise does that tie in?
So,
you becoming in a jar in a house with legs?
So unfortunately I didn't add the slide, but I did have a hand-drawn, the family tree of everything of what happened.
Okay,
So,
that's awesome. The other question, so this is a horror game?
Yes.
Okay. So horror implies that there's danger. Is it just creepy or is there an enemy?
Well, I don't want to really spoil it, but yes, there is certain someone in the same house as you are in.
And you're being chased.
Yes.
Then what is your goal exactly?
So originally you enter the house and then you start exploring. But eventually you realize that, hey, I can't really get out, you need to, but once you get to the door, you realize it's boarded up and you have to find a way how to get out. Then you search for the required things you need and finally reach the exit.
Thank you. Then my last question is, there was an image and you posted on Discord, Source of Evil. And it being a top hat. Is that, I can't ask, is it too much spoilers?
No.
Okay, what is it? Explain.
So the evil creature that's chasing you is wearing a hat. We don't know if the hat is the source of the evil or it's just a guy. He's me.
Okay, then that's all from me. Anybody else have questions?
It's more 2D or 3D game because it's hard for me to understand on those slides.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that this is actually our both first time of doing anything 3D. For me, I was using a new application. It's called Blockbench. I have no experience with making 3D assets, and I was trying to learn how to do it, how to use the program, and everything related to it, as well as my coder. It was his first time of making a 3D game as well.
Okay. Then I also have one last follow-up question. If nobody is there. How does this go by the theme, or are you still continuing the tradition of nothing? Overflow.
Overflow. Generally that the house is getting overflooded with more and more rooms, and because whenever you play, I hope at least the layout of the house won't be the same. So meaning once you enter the house, it will be overflooded with different rooms.
And my quick question again as a follow-up is, the house overflooded with rooms. Does that mean that at one point there's like a limit, or is it really infinite? As in, do rooms start to get glitchy or branched out because it's overflowed?
I really wanted a bigger level. Again, I am not a coder. I don't know how hard it was for him to do it, but as he explained it, it's harder to make it bigger. Not impossible, but harder. If we would have had the time, we would definitely at least try making it seemingly infinite.
No, then when it hits the limit, does it like glitch or overflow on each other?
In this game,
Okay. Thank you. And that's all from me. Anybody else?
Okay, so we have run out of games that had Google Slides, at least I think. If I'm wrong, please correct me, but if not, then now we go with the games that didn't have Google Slides. So if anyone wants to go first,
Yes.
Is it possible to just load the HIO page?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah. What's your game?
Don't Drown.
Okay, let me make sure. The first one, the next team is then one of you. Do you have a video ready?
You actually need to be on the computer.
How is it prepared?
YouTube.
YouTube?
It's in the
That's safe, and you?
We just uploaded
It's Google Slides in this chair.
Yeah, it should be.
Then awesome. So you were Don't Drown.
I'm Don't Drown.
Okay, I'm just like the new.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm a move.
Okay. So in this jam, I set to try and learn Godot's multiplayer APIs. In the meanwhile, you can click join and the little button after the join. And by the way, if you scroll a bit down, that's good enough. If you scroll a bit down, I would love like 2 or more people to join. It's better. You have to have a laptop because it's like left, right, and up.
People with laptop.
You go suddenly unfold it.
Or just the Bitly.
Yeah,
the
Bitly.
link. Don't. Please, just like 2 or 3. Don't overcrowd it. I can see it's all in. Oh yeah, okay. That's the screenshot? Good, okay. So I was setting to make a platformer game where it's like everybody versus everybody. The water starts flowing. Please don't kill each other. Okay, I'll finish talking and then we play a bit. The things I learned, if you go a bit down. That's a feature, you can stick someone inside the platform. If you can just scroll a bit down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the things a bit more. The things I learned is making a multiplayer alone is very hard and I really not recommend it. The Godot multiplayer API is very flexible. I started with straightforward networking like UDP, TCP. And then I understood, like, wait, I want to make this game accessible for the web, so I can present it here and we could all play together. And I figured, oh my god, I have to do WebSockets for that. So switching to WebSockets was super easy. I just went and changed the class names from eNet to WebSockets, and everything just worked out of the box. And a really cool tool that I didn't know could be used also for this is called ngrok. I am currently hosting the game on this laptop, but the game is accessible publicly. This is why it's possible to have this game. This is why it's possible to play this game against my laptop hosting it without any local net. Yeah, so this is the game. Let's start it up. I'm going to restart the server, and everybody is welcome to restart to refresh their page. Okay. Wait. Good. Okay. You too, yeah. And once you're in, we're gonna start the game. Oh my God, so many players. I did not plan for this, so bear with me. Yeah, we're in.
Okay. Here we go.
Okay, let's go.
Uh-oh. Go up, guys.
Okay. Okay, everybody's dead. I'm dead.
Who's leaving? Who's leaving?
I see only the purple.
Wait. Oh.
Okay, so it's supposed to show you it's supposed to show you that you won. Try drowning yourself. There we go. It's not you who won. That's it. Thank you. Are there any questions? No question.
Is it possible to make this game for mobile phone and using like Bluetooth, for example?
So I'm obsessed lately with accessibility. I would really love this game to be mobile, but making like this game needs left, right, and up, and communicating left, right, and up on a mobile is very hard. Or you're referring to something else, maybe the network thing?
Connection, yes. With
you don't need Bluetooth. It's enough. It's enough to just have like a normal broadband connection, and you can right now enter the game with your phone. The problem will be that you don't have a left and right and up buttons.
You don't have joystick.
You don't have a joystick. I could have a joystick. It will just not be as fun.
Yeah, I just want to answer a little bit maybe his question. So he said that if it is possible to use Bluetooth, there is a way how to share internet via Bluetooth. So if it's just networking, then you can basically transfer via Bluetooth the network packets.
Yeah.
Did you make all the assets yourself?
No, these are all free assets by, if you know the Kenny free asset packs, this is all from there.
I've seen 12 of my games, 12 of my played games of this game. I've seen that the yellow character seems to win the most.
Because he's the host. He
yeah.
But you've won several times, and you weren't yellow.
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay, any more questions?
Yeah, any more questions?
If that's all, then thank you.
Okay, anyone? Yeah, who wants to be the next one? That does not
Oh,
have
you
to
too.
go.
I guess did you guys go? What's your name?
What's your
Dan?
Oh, it's not a swear word.
Right, so we made a game in Unity about a beaver making a dam, trying to stop the water, basically what beavers do. Why you're doing that is to save your family and your home. And there's not a lot to it currently. We have the core gameplay loop done, and like the core mechanics. I think you could like finish it in maybe 10 minutes. But yeah, it's a good start, I would say. Most of the assets were made by Toms, and most of the programming, well, a lot of the core gameplay stuff was made by Einar. I helped, of course, and I helped with the assets. What do you want to add, Einar?
Yeah, so the professional gameplay was done by me 30 minutes ago in an auditorium, which is why the video is pretty laggy, because it's done on my laptop. Here we have a store where you can purchase upgrades. And now I have a mortar saw. Oh yeah, it's the regular. Which is a bit faster actually. And I lost this one.
Yeah, a lot of the game was done very rushed, I'd say. My team was working without me on Friday because I was attending a wedding. And yeah, but I think we did quite good for the three of us. If we want to continue this project, I think we would do something like go in a different direction, I think, because this felt quite repetitive when we finished. And we also didn't have the ending fully programmed, so we improvised. You will be able to see it. Oh, he got a chainsaw finally. And yeah, you basically have stats as well. You can see the strength and the speed. The strength is how much logs you can carry. You can upgrade it by going to the dumbbells and spamming spacebar. And the strength is the same with treadmill. Oh, yeah, here's the ending. Yeah. That's all.
Okay, so I'd like to give you first ask the question.
Yes, I have two questions. First question, were you at the global game jam this year? Or either of you? Because I can never look at a beaver the same way after that. Was that inspired in any way?
No, we didn't. I don't think we took inspiration from anything. We just like heard overflow, and I think the first one in a WhatsApp chat because I wasn't at my computer. I said like, oh, a beaver building a dam and it overflows. That's basically the gist of it.
It's just that this is the reason why people think about it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And second question is, my cousin was married on Friday. Was it his wedding you were attending? I'd just like to know.
Is your cousin's name Elvis?
No.
Okay.
Then my questions are, so, the theme is the dam overflowing. You said there's no ending, so you can't finish the dam?
Well, you can finish it, but literally nothing happens.
Oh, okay.
You only get an ending if you don't finish it and it just overflows.
Okay.
But like the dam has stages, so if you finish like one row, the water rises even more, and it's like you have to get like 100 something logs to finish.
183.
How much?
183 logs.
He counted.
The balls, I don't know. Well, who did what in the team?
He was the main guy who made the assets, like almost all of them.
Yeah. I did some environment assets, but like most, like the bobbers, for example, he's our main asset guy.
Yeah.
And the rest of us did programming.
The two of us.
Okay, thank you. Anybody else?
The programming was very hard or very easy?
In the beginning, I couldn't even get the movement working, so it was hard for the first few hours, but then we got everything slowly working. Yeah, basically the beginning was harder.
Yeah, once you like get the hang of it, and once you have like the understanding of Unity components, and it gets easier.
Okay. I believe if nobody else has questions, then thank you. I believe the last but not least, take the stage.
So, we are trash capitalists. I think you'll see why in a minute. So who are we? Those are our Discord usernames. There is Paulus, Arnes, and Robert, who is not here. They're the programmers. Then we had Alex, who was the game dev. He was here pretty much only yesterday. And then there's me. I did sound and this presentation. And I looked through the assets that we were using and picked them out. I didn't paint them, they're the free assets. So our inspiration and creative process. We started on the Friday. We didn't do much on Friday. We only made the prototype sketch. And we took inspiration from mobile game ads. The ones where you do stuff and then you upgrade, like, I don't know, winter survival and stuff like that. And then we took inspiration from inventory management systems, where you pick up too much and then you have to drop stuff off, so your inventory is overflowing as well. Then some behind the scenes. First, we were...
Это уже не установлена демонстрация, может объект, я презентация.
We got found out.
It's okay, it's okay.
Okay, that's fine. So first we were learning. It's a video of just us looking up on Google sites how to work got up. You removed my
Yeah,
presentation.
because none of the programs
No, you removed the presentation.
Oh, yeah,
Laptop. Technical issues.
Yeah, because none of us really had any experience with Google before, and yeah, like 90% of searches started with Godot, how to do this.
If it goes forward, that's fine.
Okay,
I guess, can you just maybe by mouth explain the gameplay loop? If you want, you can use markers and just show it if you need
Yep, just a second. So, can I just maybe put arrows?
Oh.
Yeah, okay.
Cool.
So,
Use the arrows, yeah.
there's no videos, but that's fine. The second video was just us making the game. The third video was us debugging the game because the trash was flying everywhere. There's some screenshots from the game in process, a bit overflowing with trash. So, the game concept. You need to grow. Growth is the most important thing. Don't care about anything else. You're a capitalist. So, trash capitalist, what is it? You, surprise, surprise, are a capitalist, and your mission is to produce and grow. You never stop growing. You must not stop growing. Even if it destroys the world, you must grow more. You start out with one factory, but you need more factories because you need to produce more. Growth creates trash, but you don't really care about that. You just put the trash aside and grow more. Trash won't impede your growth, right? Just push it somewhere to the side. Activities for growth, what do? You get more factories, and you get upgrades. And you also try to not get stuck on the trash. Some gameplay, this one might work. This works. The audio might be loud at some point, so just be careful. I'd advise.
So you have some resources and you can gather from factories. And factories have a certain number of slots which are all resources when they are used. But there's not enough space that they throw trash in a random direction. And yeah, and how you can get upgrades is you have this item, this recipe on the right side, and you have to match that recipe with your inventory. And yeah, so that's basically the game.
And you lose when you can no longer essentially upgrade due to the recipes being either messy and mostly the trash impeding your ability to do them.
Yeah, the main lose condition I think is the time you take to upgrade. So if you haven't upgraded in 90 seconds, you lose because you're a bad capitalist and you haven't grown enough.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's it. You need to grow.
So yeah, I guess my last question was pretty much the physical thing that they throw, that's trash.
Yeah.
The things that you gain money is just an icon there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's asking, yeah. So I like the idea that how the trash itself becomes obstacles. And yeah, you answered the last question immediately. Music and all assets were homegrown.
Assets we got from Asset Packs, and music. Well, I didn't compose it, but I remixed it.
Okay, that's awesome stuff. I'm happy to hear. Have you heard of the game like Satisfactory?
Yes.
Okay, there's nothing bad. I think this is a very interesting game. Question is it still very linear, as in you buy an upgrade, the next upgrade is more expensive, the numbers grow up, or are there any upgrades that are kind of gameplay? For example, now I imagine you can jump and walk, but for example, an upgrade that makes you pick up something, like
the upgrades make the factories produce faster and you gain score.
So it's just mostly upgrade is something go up.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. I just was wondering about that. Thank you. Does anybody else have questions? Yep.
Can I show this game to my 7-year-old brother? Is this too?
Sure. Yeah, you can.
It could be on life. So. so safe.
There is no not safe for work content.
No, I
So
know
you
that.
can show it.
I'm thinking about the ideology here.
Well, you see, the game represents overconsumption, so your 7-year-old will see that producing too much and going after growth all the time creates a lot of trash. So maybe there's a good lesson there. Don't overconsume. Be a bad capitalist. Lose.
Good. I think this is a very charming idea. Last presentation, I believe, of today. Actually, so yes, thank you. If other Jūlijas will allow this, there was one board game creation. Can we do a quick presentation of that?
Sorry, you didn't present either.
Oh, you also did?
Yeah.
Oh, do you want to present?
Yeah, that would be great.
Then you can go first.
Okay.
You didn't submit anything in the
No, but like we have the presentation on each page because we submitted it
later.
Yeah.
Okay, then I think that's fine.
It's on the money now. Yeah.
Okay. Hi everybody. Today we are glad to present you this little permanent game of us. This is a very nice and cutish looking game which is mostly intended for girls from 5 to 7, and now we are going to watch the gameplay.
Alright. There's like overlapping audio. How can I get to the presentation? Sorry.
Or maybe a bit later.
Because there's the video has audio and the presentation has audio.
Just
Okay, we can leave it. It'll just be a bit annoying, but we'll manage.
we will. Now let's look at how we can accomplish the completion quest.
Yeah, so when you were supposed to pick up the carrot, there's supposed to be like hardcore music, like heavy metal, like sort of boom, 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 but like you can develop the sound in time. But yeah, that's our main programmer. My laptop broke literally the day before the jam, so I couldn't do anything, so I ended up doing assets. You did also all the bunny animations and assets, that was amazing. I did all the other assets, but yeah.
So this is our main design.
Yeah, we kind of, yeah, ended up doing it.
That's her official position.
Yes, yes. But yeah, what else can we say?
You made this all on Unity, right?
Yeah, Unity. Any questions? Yep. Go.
Yeah. So we saw lots of bunnies. We saw the carrot that once you pick it up, they all start running after you. Is there like are there extra phases to the game, or the game from that moment on is just running away from the bunnies?
For now.
For now, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but technically the carrot you picked up, it's a gun actually. So you shoot the bunnies with the carrot, so you're feeding them, but like you overfeed them and they explode. So also about the theme. So the theme is like interpretation is bunny overflow.
Can you drop the carrot once you picked it up? Can you drop the carrot?
No, it's the
Why not?
I get you already. Probably you will die anyway.
Yeah, you know, shock. You can't let go. You can't let go.
You're hungry yourself.
Yeah. Exactly.
This carrot is infinity, so it's a cursed carrot.
Cursed carrot, exactly. Any other questions?
Are there like any growth mechanics? Like
Growing
growing 2 carrots?
We are planning to implement them, but not today.
But yeah, we're planning to develop the game in the future too. Like,
Okay.
What's the high score?
the high score, like highest score we've gotten, or
Yes. Because that seemed a little difficult.
So we actually had an issue with our build, but like now we got it working. But before it was working on Unity, so like the bunnies got aggressive once you took the carrot, but once you extracted the build of the game, they wouldn't get aggressive at all for some reason. But like that's why there were so many bunnies, because we changed. We didn't use the spawner you made. We used just like putting the prefabs of the bunnies. There was an issue with the spawner. But yeah.
So,
the high score.
Somebody asked this, but are you thinking of continuing the game or finishing it? Yes. To what level? What is the game? Do you want it to become?
For now, like we haven't thought about that because we've been trying to finish to this level, but we'll definitely upgrade the sound, like add an explosion sound for the bunnies when they die, and a bit gory sound. We already found it. We haven't set it up yet, and definitely the hard metal music to give more of the feeling of the scariness. We could also make a leaderboard and like a proper game screen, starting screen, so you could see your, who has the highest score and how long.
Another question?
Yeah. Will there be more enemy types or bosses?
Yeah.
The first one will be probably the bunny, which kind of runs very fast, because it was already made. I heard feedback from Jūlijas team that said that bunny actually should jump. So yeah, right now they are jumping, but running is an option. Bunnies of different colors, bunnies of different size, and then the mutant bunnies.
Yeah, the mutated ones. Yeah. You had an idea with like two-headed, like creepy ones. Yeah, that's cool.
Okay. No more questions? Then I believe thank you. So there's also an unsubmitted game. The question is, do other Julias allow us to present our board game? So. Yes. Wait, you did it?
No, did you create the edit?
I thought you did. Let me quickly create an AUs. Share. Copy link. Can you write in AUs? AUs. It's gonna be Jūlijas-Jam 222. So go. Jūlijas-Jam 222. Try again. Yeah, there we go. So we'll actually I guess so we are actually 2 organizers. I am Kritika or Happy, he's Magiska or Magical. Every year, now this is the 2nd year, and even last year we wanted board games to happen. And even this year had a much bigger focus on board games. Alas, no participant here wanted to make board games. That's it, I'm sick of it. I'm making the first board game I could. And Magiska, Yoli, thank you for joining me. I will do next slide. So we tried. We really wanted to take the concept of actually trash overflowing. And you want to explain more of the concept?
The initial idea was we thought of overflow, as you mentioned, like a bucket where you can put things. And I thought it would be like a in real life simulator where often people just put trash and don't want to take out a new bag and then just stack it and stack it and stack it.
Yes.
And then eventually we went to a bit of more of also a trash theme, so raccoons. And then it's a bit of I think there's a hackathon last year organized like the raccoons hackathon, and we renamed it the Raccoons Trashathon, and that's the game. But yeah, initially we just brainstormed a few ideas that what can you do. Initially we wanted for you to try to knock it on purpose. Therefore, there were a bit more cards that would kind of knock it on purpose.
To explain, the concept was pretty much taking a bucket, then we of course themed it with like a trash and raccoons, but that was layer 1 of it. Then to make it a much more deeper game, we introduced cards, where actually there's 3 players conceptually right now, which also have playing cards and chips or trash, that they, by playing cards, can create certain circumstances or actions where people put things inside the trash. And of course, as you can see, I 3D printed this and used actual trash from my workshop, which is a piece of the wood scrap, where they also are categorized, where the idea is that you try to put certain types, and hopefully somebody knocks out the bucket, as it is the worst trash goblin or raccoon. And that's how we iterated with cards, and then we actually play tested first with like scraps of paper that had a card, for example, next player puts 2 objects, or everyone right now only puts objects inside, to kind of make it pretty much a Jenga bucket game with playing cards where you try to screw over other players. And I'll do next slide, for example. Playing it turned out, it was actually quite fun. It was Jenga, but with a bit more depth to it. And so we iterated with other cards, and in the last hour that was the last hour, we laser cutted custom pieces in the idea that you could potentially, if you have 2 objects, you can actually like put them together and like put the more difficult objects to kind of stack around, so that you could do like some interesting formation, so it's like more difficult and more balancing. So the concept is very physics, but also kind of strategy with cards that we have beautiful cards for.
There's the next slide, I think.
Yes.
And there's you can see a bit more. So yeah, like we also you can laser cut a bit more drawings of the trash if you need to. But yeah, I thought of some cards that you could play. There's like the Jūlijas cards is like the Joker cards. Basically, the next player places all objects, and then the next, and then you finally, there's like a Joker card that makes
everyone to put all of their chips inside the trash, so it's like sudden death in that sense. The idea is that you play cards while you have chips. The moment you put all of your chips inside, that's it, you don't play cards anymore. Everyone who has chips plays cards. Now you are tasked with just replacing it until it falls. Or if it does fall, but it doesn't fall completely over, you get more chips. Now you have to place them back in the bucket. You have again cards. That's the gameplay loop to it. We invite anybody to try. This is the fun of it is that you don't have to use our chips. You can use actual trash. I believe that's it.
Yeah, that's it basically.
Yes, thank you for our. Thanks to Martin Koenigsman.
Yeah, that's the raccoon design, and Marinata usually plays this and helps cut the card. Yeah.
Yes.
A question?
I have a question. So, if the trash falls over and you only pick up what fell off, then when would the game end?
You lose completely if the trash falls out. If, for example, a bit of trash falls out but it stays there, then that's your chips. You're free to play. Of course, there is a bit of maybe incentives of if you want to keep playing but don't want to lose, you could just like, sorry, you fell, then you're part of the game. This is kind of the balancing part. There are limits to it. For example, in the rule book, like, there are limits to it. Maybe right now, to kind of save time, I won't go into it, but we encourage you to maybe try the game. Right now, we have like balanced it for 3 players, but I think nothing stops for more players. Yeah. Thank you.
I have one question regarding so there's no winner, there's only a loser.
Yes.
Okay.
It's like similar to Yankee, like if you knock it over, then you're a loser.
Yeah, so it's pretty much Jenga with a bucket and cards. And kind of pokerish. We like the idea of having chips there.
Is there any randomness in this game, like throwing something?
No, in the rules it is asked that you don't make lose. That makes you lose.
So you don't want to knock it over, so if you draw it, you probably will knock it over and lose. So
yes.
Probably not.
We do.
I mean, randomness like
in the chips. That's how pretty much. Generally, it is supposed to that we have chips and we have categories. For example, wooden and chips, and that there is beginning the game you equally distribute the playing chips, the trash. and then you have cards which you do randomly pick
Yeah,
up.
so this card is the randomness, and you
Yeah.
always keep 3 of them, so...
Yes, it's like a card where each player has 3, and then like you pick,
Like we
pick
can
them
go
up.
very quick, like the playstyle would be like if we have objects, like you try to place it, not
Place
knock
it,
it over.
awesome,
and then-
put it in, get
Yeah.
a new card, and he also
Yeah.
keeps playing.
So basically, yeah, it's a tower, and then knocks over its cubes. Yeah.
Yes.
That question.
But that's nothing. Then,
Yeah.
thank you. So, I believe that is all. So, before I think, okay, I guess I'll finish up. So, we are kind of more in, I believe, what is it? Yeah, what is it? So the thing is, this took longer than we planned because technical difficulties, and also you had awful presentations, and we didn't actually want to cut you off that quickly. Though I think that means we're going to return mostly about 8:20, maybe 8:20, so that some of us can still maybe walk up to your projects. And we kind of want to test out. You can also play ours. And also, the other request is that if you have any stuff left in your kind of work, it's time to kind of pick up and soon go. But the real cool thing is that we have pizzas. Go grab a slice, carry your stuff, let people play test and enjoy and try to demo your games, as well as, this is maybe I haven't yet talked to, we will maybe throw out the links for all of the games announcements, and you're all encouraged to like the game, as in vote on each other which games you like. Or does Ichio support it as well?
Ichio is just
No.
There is something, yeah.
Then just like post what you have done, and I want to share the game lists so that we just have it in the Discord as well. Thank you. So enjoy the pizzas. They're in where?
One big thing to mention though, pizzas are courtesy of one of our big sponsors.
Yeah.
The big thank you we had at the beginning. We'll probably mention them again. Dietobri. Thank you. Slowly return. Oh, not yet. Okay. So how was the jam? Does anyone want to speak out? I hope you were applauding to yourselves, because no, like, we saw the effort a lot of you put in, and I'm truly glad that a lot of you feel very positive about this. I know that not everybody had the most productive and most enjoyable experience, and I'm sorry for that. I'm happy to those who had a great time, and I'm just going to remind every one of you that this is not the final game jam. There is always another one. There will always be more jams. And as an example, in about half a year, there will be a global game jam in Latvia as well. So if anyone's interested, then yeah, there's going to be that happening. And if you didn't meet your own inner requirements for this jam, just understand that just means there's room to grow, and there will be plenty more jams for that growth to happen. So, I just hope that this all goes somewhere. Anyways, yes, this is the same presentation we had in the opening ceremony. The slides that will not be very applicable to this moment, we will just skip. But, yeah, just to remind you, we are the Jūlijas. If there are any questions, any comments, anything, do feel free to mention them. We do have another, what was the word? Form. Another form. I know there were a lot of forms so far, for the workshops, for the jam itself and all that. But there's another form. We do appreciate your honesty about what was right, what was wrong, how you grade certain things and all that. And I am trying to find a marker as I stall my sentence. Where are... I found the marker. Now I will have to stall a little bit longer as I figure out what the link was. Sorry, I didn't have it.
Starts something with 8 or lose.
It does, yes. And it continues with J-Jam. I forgot what happens after that. Oh, wait. Hold up. Hold up.
/JJam DVP.
That's the entry form.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. Thank you. Thank you. You can just share your experience. How was the jam? What was the biggest difficulty? What was the biggest epiphany that you had?
I think this jam is the first event. I've been to a lot of events which happen through the course of several days. For example, stuff like that, stuff that lasts for longer. And honestly, this is the only one I've enjoyed. Like actually, this is the only one I like. I don't know what I didn't like about everything else, but I love this one. This is, I don't know. It's just I really want to thank you all. This was such an awesome event.
Okay. Honestly speaking, I just come in and I hear good things only. That's a good start. Okay, I believe something already started. What did you say?
I was trying to get a short link to the feedback form, which I am still struggling with. I was stalling for time.
Okay, then keep working. I'll stall further. So, I believe that the stream is on. Am I correct? Okay.
Yes.
So I don't know. Actually, the thing is, I've only talked to in-person people. Remotely, I hope somebody's watching, at least your teammates and so on. And I'm not sure if you saw, but we brought out a lot of things I think people in person saw. Well, that's because a lot of games were produced this year. Last year we had 13, actually again in 12, so 13th was actually during a workshop done by one of the mentors, just as an example, but he submitted it. But this year, 17 games. 17! Woo! Julia is very, very happy. I did it that. Oh, what's going on?
I got a short link.
Hey, okay, so this is probably going to be a longer form. It's just to give us some feedback. This is our second year, and again, we're students trying our best to kind of make an event as best we can. There's most likely were problems, but hopefully there's also good things you can say about us. But be honest, and we'll take those into account. We do have organizational meetings that will go through everything you have said. It's anonymous. If it sucked, you can also say that. If it was great, that would be nice if you said that. And everything else we'll also take in account. I guess, is there something else we want to say?
Thanks to the sponsors.
Yep. So again, we're going to go through, as an event, we are student-led. We wanted to thank our supporters that helped born this event. I'll actually turn this off. Thank you. It'll still hum a bit. It's just turning down the motor. Oh. Okay. Hopefully it works. I think good enough. And we just wanted to create an event, something that we've always ourselves wanted to do. Find a time, place where we could just commit and do something. And I'm happy that so many people also decided they needed this. And thank you all as well. And the other thank yous that we have to do to make this event cooler and have goodies and food and such, we have to go thank you first.
Before that, Game of Latvia, remember, in half a year there's another jam.
Another jam.
So Global Game Jam is their event, and will be happening and was kind of the birthplace of Jūlijas-Jam, really. Because we were there, we think, this is cool, we have to do something else for students, because there weren't enough students for the Global Game Jam, we thought. And so we are kind of kind of related. So thank you, mother, I guess.
That's for me and you to say something?
Yeah.
So, hi, my name is Madra. I'm Latvian Association, Game Dev Association's chairwoman, and I am here to present my favorite game. Some Latvian game devs as well liked it, and we like the style, we like the idea, and want to see it in the future. Before I say which game it is, I want all you to join our Discord. I will plug it in and Jūlijas-Jam because Latvian Game Dev Association are hosting Global Game Jam, like Aldi said. We are hosting local contests BRSD. We are hosting monthly meetups at second Wednesday of the month at 7 o'clock. At Unicorn Cafe. August meetup will be at Luxasal. We will grill some meat and talk about games. So, see you there. Yeah, and go to gamedev.lv to see more information about us. And I will spam the Discords of our association and other people who like games. So, no further ado, I'd like to present a goodie bag for the game Lovely Memories. And we want to see that game finished, or at least at our local campus BRSD, which is going to be at spring. So yeah.
So you'll have to be there then, Mr.
That is now legally binding. That is now legally binding.
No pressure. Every second Thursday of the month.
Not
every.
Oh yeah, sorry. We did that every second.
Saturday.
Dang.
Night 3 is Thursday.
Oh, okay. Wednesday or Thursday? Thursday? So Wednesday. Yeah. Wednesday. Second Wednesday. Honestly, why am I reading? Wednesday.
You didn't have to erase it.
There you go. Anyway, thank you to Alicia or Game Dev Latvia. And going through quick thank yous from our other sponsors. Brain Games, next. And Riga Plaza. Petergas. And Latvijas Nacionālā Biblioteka, yes, the library. And Hematogen. As proudly as this, our big thank you to through pizzas, but they also watched the stream. Yes, they themselves sat down and watched the stream, and they have a favorite.
Yes. Let me. I'll first say the favorites, and then I'll get the prizes. We have two teams that were our favorites. The first one was 1024.
Please come in. So please stand here. Don't run anywhere. Join us here on stage.
And I will look at the cameras.
Come here. We're also organizers. Yeah.
second favorite game, which I hope I remember the name correctly, is Damn.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I got the family of both actually. Yay, thank you. Yo, come here. So, no need to, I guess, go to the first, is something that...
Yeah.
So, Jūlijas-Jam, thank you. Now, so we had our thank yous from our sponsors. They picked their favorites, and you are very great. I agree. Everyone was great and so on. right. That's what I have to say. But we also talked among ourselves that all of your games are great. We all like them. But we had our favorites, not only as a game for favorites, but our favorite themes that we thought showed the most growth, that showed compassion for other gamers and developers here. And so we have our own Julia's favorites also. I think we can. There's no slide, man. Oh, Julia's. that's our favorite. Again, we did like all the games, and that's why we had a half-hour discussion that was way too short for us, even now, because we discussed all of the games as much as we could in a short period, because these were 50 hours now condensed in as much as we could to understand who to award today. But we would really like to award everyone here. But today, right now, we want to say at least a thank you to a few special teams. And I think I will start with the 5th place. Going from the bottom, no, not the bottom, but the 5th, numerically. Our 5th placeholder in our hearts is Trash Capitalists. Please come here. This is all. So, the whole bag in the box. Oh my god. You promised to share this with us. Yes, there's 5 of them. Everything is 5. So, you received this. What's something called? Oh. Okay. And then reindeer. Okay, so even though your game, as it should be an obstacle in your game, we hope that people don't overflow with capitalist trash. Yes. So thank you for your game. Thank you. So yeah, this is why it was written down here. Because it wasn't, this next game didn't make it into itch.io. But we really liked them. It was very, very cute and very, very a gruesome end. And that's why we wanted to meet them again. Bunny Apocalypse, come here. Even though you guys didn't submit it, you did present.
We were 1 second away. I was pressing the wrong.
But you at least spoke up and presented, and it left an impact on us. Especially, it was interesting also how you both had only one working computer.
Oh yeah.
But despite it, you created a very, at least, unique game that we hope you actually do continue, at least something more than instant death. But big thank you for creating the game. It is very cute. Camera there.
That takes some version control to work on one computer for
Sorry. Okay. I'm just kind of nervous. Because honestly, I shouldn't be. Because this person kind of already was here. If you remember, he made lovely memories.
Now you really have to finish that game.
So, again, wait, I believe there's... Yes, 2 bags. I believe so. Wait, let me check. I believe so, yes. Yes, everything's correct. Everything's all right. I believe so. Thank you again for your game. It was very lovely. We want you to finish it. I want to know the ending. Yes, I believe everything's all right. We're going to check it through this. It's alright because the counting is off a bit, but it's alright, I guess I'll just continue. The last bit of bit will be more interesting. We kind of overcounted, but that's fine. So, I believe... Sorry for this hold up, it's kind of weird, I'm doing math. Yeah, that happened. No, it's fine. I know what to do. Everything's fine. Yeah, math works out. I know. I just had to recount it and my pants became maybe heavier for a second. But it's fine. I figured it out, guys. So, this didn't happen. This was a buffer moment, the stream buffer. So, next up, don't drown. So, thank you. Thank you. Wait, where's the other guy? That guy. Thought it was a very fun game, and it did leave maybe an impact because we all played it like there and then. But you also put effort as you did something you haven't done before, which was the multiplayer, and it was fun. Yeah. And I believe now. Okay, I don't even kind of need to look at this now. Who cares? I know. Which we really want to say our thank you. Overflow!
We wanted to.
You were two, so no, I'll give those two. These two different.
Okay.
Yeah. So, not only were you literally named our game's theme, we actually really like the concept. But you were both playtesting other people's games, really active on the Discord, and we're just genuinely fun company, and we saw the growth in you at least. I believe you put in the effort, and as you said you want to finish it. You better dare finish it.
Yeah, we will.
Anyway, thank you.
You're welcome.
You all think it's over. First place winner. There's no place. We just wanted to give you gifts. Guess what? We want to give you more gifts. Here's a few special prizes. Some special submissions that we thought were fun, and we wanted to kind of, how to say, azime.
Commemorate.
Yeah, commemorate, celebrate as well. And
one of those submissions is Compressed Express. For you to enjoy your warms up there. Thank you for being nice of you, please.
You are now morally obligated to make jam.
I believe that. That's another thing. There's another thing we want to say thank you. We already stalled for so much time. It's almost as if there's a concept of it. Maybe some pets we want to take care of. So we wanna congratulate our pets. You'll get a spoon. God bless. I guess you both get one. Let's go. Okay. And thank you for your attention. But actually, I lied. There's more. There's way more. So as I said, we like all of your games, all of your submissions. Everyone who participated here today and came to us, like, thank you. And we do have a genuine thank you for you all. Grab the box. What's in the box? Every one of you, in orderly fashion, are welcome to get a gift from us as a thank you. You're welcome, and thank you. The donuts have been delicious. This has been a very scrumptious year. Oh, I'm really full. But our last organizational things is that we hope you, after taking the boxes and celebrating this, there's pizza left. You can take it with you, and it's completely fine. Like, come take it with you. The other thing is that to soon after, like, carry your stuff because we're packing down. If you want to help us, that's appreciated. But the most important thing, we need to take a group photo, guys. So how do we best do this? From there, okay? From there. Yeah, the rear up here. I guess